Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do is we're playing a super spicy Jeskai Mill deck. So last time I put a Jeskai deck up, I spelt Jeskai as Jisaki. So we're going to call it Jisaki from now on because I actually like that better. It's a little bit better. Anyway, so our Jisaki Mill deck here is Psychic Corrosion is the main card we're playing around. So whenever you draw a card, each opponent puts the top two cards of their library into the graveyard. And so what we're trying to do is first off draw into Psychic Corrosion. We want two of them if we can, two or three, and then we start milling out our opponent. We have tons of ways to just draw cards. We have our Ops, Radical Ideas, Teferi, Ral is awesome, and then we have Chemister's Insight, and then we kind of want to finish this off with just a massive explosion. And so that's the idea of this deck. This one comes to us from Jens, who is a patron. So if you guys want to check out my Patreon, check it out in the description box down below. It really helps me out a ton. But yeah, so we also have patient rebuilding in this one. I know I had a few people requesting patient rebuilding decks. So this is at the beginning of your upkeep. Target opponent puts the top three cards of their library into the graveyard. Then you draw a card for each land put into the graveyard. So if they mill 3 lands, we draw a card each time, and then we can mill them for more with Psychic Corrosion, and so it can get pretty insane with the combo there. But otherwise, we're just playing a bunch of control, a lot of stuff to just keep their board clear, making sure that we can keep doing our stuff. Hit them with a massive explosion, draw tons of cards, and that's kind of the goal of the deck. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, and here we go. All right, so here we are against Asgar 50. And we are playing our Jeskai Mill deck, and we're going to mill some people out with this one. This one's actually been pretty consistent for me. This is an interesting keep, though. I mean, if we're against an aggro player, this is bad. We have we have things that we want, though, so we're going to keep this. We know we have slow land. We're on the play. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes. I probably shouldn't have kept this one. Yeah, especially if we're against aggro here. Alright, well, we will play our mountain down here. We got the island for Sinister Sabotage next turn. We just want to make sure we keep their board at least semi-clear. We're going to try to draw into Deafening Clarion here if we can. That's going to be our saving grace, I do believe. Yeah, it swings in. I believe they're going to pump here. And we will Radical Idea. To scare him a little bit there. Alright, we have an Op, so some more ways to draw. Psychic Corrosion, man, they didn't play something else here. I'm wondering if Psychic Corrosion is worth playing now. I don't think so. I think it's better that we hold Sinister Sabotage up. If they just pump again, then we Radical Idea and Opt. I feel like it's better that we try to play a little bit later game here. So let's just pass the turn. We're gonna Opt, see if we can draw into removal. Possibly here. Okay, they're going to swing in. We're going to let it happen. That's an interesting land there for this one. All right, so they are going to pump. We'll take the damage. We'll wait till their end step here. All right, so now we will Opt. See what we draw into. Island, we need to find something else to do here with this guy, because this guy is pretty big. We have enough land, so we will Radical Idea hitting this island. Another Psychic Corrosion. I mean, I guess we just start playing those down. I mean, we came to play Psychic Corrosion, so we're going to do it. I mean, he can pump twice next turn, possibly. So we'll see what happens here. So this isn't target opponent, so Shalai doesn't stop it. Tajik is really bad. Like, all sorts of bad. Alright, we really need a Deafening Clarion, which actually doesn't hit the banner right now, so now we need... Fight with Fire is not terrible. Teferi just dies. They can pump and pump, so we take 6. So a Fight with Fire is kind of our only shot. So we can Fight with Fire... Expansion, and we have to have the last one hit the banneret, so we could just do that. So let's do that. That keeps us alive. Alright, so Fight with Fire. The first one will hit here. the copy will hit here. So that way his ability is gone by the time that it hits this one. Because if Tajik was there, then we can't do damage outside of combat to any of his creatures. Alright, so we cleared the board for a turn. We're still milling them. And we're praying that we get like a Cleansing Nova. I think we have one Cleansing Nova. Ooh, man. Alright, so Teferi can come down and at least bounce this. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do, especially with that. Banefire, that's actually very good to have drop down there. Alright, so Teferi comes down. We bounce Aurelia. Oh man, we might actually be able to pull out of this. I'm not loving our hand right now, though. I'm thinking that they're going to try to kill Teferi, and then we have another one as backup. Land would be pretty good next turn. Another Aurelia. Alright, so we do get to draw first before we have to bounce, I think. Another Psychic Corrosion. Alright, so draw.
Hurry.
Radical idea. This is pretty bad. So we know that they have Aurelia as their second card, or it might be one on top right now. So even if we bounce this, we're just going to run into the same issue here. Man, we really need to draw into something good. Do we take a turn just drawing instead? Alright, let's Teferi. I'm not sure that's the right play, but we will play Teferi. We will bounce the Aurelia again. I guess we did mill. We milled, and so then Aurelia came up first. Well, that's bad. So actually, we can radical idea here. So I think. Oh man, I probably should have stopped on their upkeep, because I think they just barely drew the Aurelia that was the third there. All right, they're guessing that we have something here, so we will radical idea on their end step. Draw a card, mill them a little bit here. Sinister Sabotage isn't bad. We're looking for land so that we can play Psychic Corrosion. Patient Rebuilding is interesting too. All right, let's. Are we playing a Psychic Corrosion here? Eeh, man, they have a haste. They can give haste now as well. Let's Psychic Corrosion. We're going to go a little bit greedy now. We're looking for land here. So draw.
Keep up the pace.
Not a land. All right, bad. And we're going to mill, I think, both the Aurelias now. Or there's one. I'm not sure if they have one in hand right now as well. We will probably be milling this Patient Rebuilding as well. So let's pass the turn. Actually, we do get Sinister Sabotage this way as well. I kind of forget about that sometimes. All right. So we do get to untap. Sinister Sabotage is pretty good here now. All right. We are totally fine with them doing nothing. So we're going to radical idea hitting a Patient Rebuilding. We need to keep up something to make sure they never draw into anything good here. Yep, mill them. Radical idea number 2. Mill some more. Deafening Clarion we like a lot. All right, down to 23 cards. Sacred Foundry is land. We cannot take damage here though. A ton of maximized velocities. If they ever get something down, it could be really bad. All right, so we are going to Psychic Corrosion. Teferi.
Let's skip to the good part.
Draw a card. All right. That's pretty good. We need to keep up Sinister Sabotage for pretty much any creature next turn, just with all these maximized velocities. We'll play Sacred Foundry tapped. I think we just have to pass the turn for now. Yep, pass the turn. So we get an untap. Sacred Foundry and Island. This way we look like we have Settle the Wreckage as well. We have to counter pretty much any creature, though, just to even have a chance, because of these maximized velocities. And there's Banefire. Alright. Yep. Alright. Yep, that resolves. I mean, we can't counter it, so... Ugh. That's devastating. Alright, here we are again against Aferny. Aferny. So last time we were so close to milling them out there. That's kind of frustrating. All right, Deafening Clarion, I think, is just an automatic keep. I like this. Sinister Sabotage, great. I mean, nothing until turn 3, but that's going to be pretty good. On the draw as well, which we like. All right, keep that. Is land. More counters is good. Goblin Instigator. Deafening Clarion might be pretty big here now. Alright, we're going to play down this Sacred Foundry while we can. Pass the turn. We're kind of hoping that they overcommit to this board now. Legion War Boss. Yep. Alright, this is definitely... We're definitely going to fire off... Yeah, here we go. That's perfect. So Deafening Clarion into Settle the Wreckage later. We're in pretty great shape. Yes, do that one. Okay. So we kill their board. I'm surprised they didn't swing in with the other two there. There's really no reason not to. But yeah, Deafening Clarion, good. Settle the Wreckage will be great here soon. It might help them fix their mana, though. So we're going to hold off as long as possible. Alright, pass the turn. We haven't drawn into any of our combo pieces at all yet, so we're just kind of going to play the long game here. Crater Maker, yep, that's fine. Yep. Alright, pass to my turn. Sulfur Falls, yeah, so I didn't really feel like sabotaging anything there. I'm guessing they're going to be trying to swing all in here. Even if they do play around to Settle the Wreckage a little bit, we're fine taking our beats for a couple turns. Radiant Destiny on... that I should have Sinister Sabotaged, but I'm guessing they're going to swing in now. Please overcommit. And Pride of the Conquerors, yeah, so they are overcommitting. We're trying to act like we don't have anything. We Settle the Wreckage. And this might cause a scoop. It sometimes does. They do have a lot of land now. Yep, a lot of mountains. Alright, yep, Island, pass the turn. And I think we can counter anything they play the next couple turns. If it's like small guys, we won't worry about it. Explosion for 2 isn't worth it. Especially when we can just wait. Cast a big Fight with Fire. Pass the turn. Alright, Ixalan's Binding. Do we care to hit this Radiant Destiny? Yeah, I mean, they can't play anymore. I feel like it's going to be one of the main things that we're not going to want to hit with other stuff. So, Ixalan's Binding hits the Radiant Destiny. And pass the turn. So I'm guessing they're going to have some burn in the deck as well. Burn we won't counter. Any creatures we probably will. Yep, pass to my turn. Land, a lot of land. Can we actually kick a Fight with Fire at this point? Probably. Pass the turn. Yep, we have 9. So we might cast off a big explosion here just to draw cards now. Yeah, we can do it for X5. So yeah, let's go ahead and draw. All right, so hit him. We draw cards. Teferi is a way to win. So, and there's a Psychic Corrosion. All right, so let's just play. Psychic Corrosion. We need to leave up a little bit here. So yeah, I mean, we have Essence Scatter for anything important. Teferi. We'll play...
Show remorse. I'll show
Because we get to untap, I think we're okay playing Sacred Foundry here. Yep, tapped. Tick up. Draw a card.
I'm not done.
And Ral is awesome as well. So Ral will be next turn. And Sulfur Falls and Sacred Foundry. Fine. Alright, what you got? Goblin Instigator. I'm worried that they're just going to have something bigger here. And little guys don't hurt us too much in this one, so I'm not as worried about this. Alright, that one. We have the Fight with Fire. I'm okay with them playing some stuff. Alright, so we will play Mountain. Let's draw first. See what we draw into here.
No time for a break.
Another Teferi. Let's play... I want to be tapping down Mountains instead here. There we go. Yeah, let's go Ral. Do we actually want to use his ability to kill this guy? That way we can keep up a big Fight with Fire. That helps with Ral's ultimate, which, I mean... Let's Fight with Fire to kill it. We can take one, so he can be stopping one of them each time from getting closer to combo. Or from ultimating. That's fine. We're doing 5 damage to it. Opponent might be scooping up here. We'll see. And we're going to... I mean, he's used his last card, so we're just gonna keep drawing and try milling him. That is the goal of the deck. We're gonna choose Radical Idea. Yes, absolutely. And we'll pass the turn. This way we can hold up Sinister Sabotage. I mean, I guess we don't have to here, but... I was going to say Essence Scatter and Sinister Sabotage, but he can only draw one card. But this way we can Radical Idea and counter something. Land. Land is good. It's going to swing at me. That's fine. And opponent scoops it up. Alright, perfect. Yep. That's how it feels playing against control. It's sad. Alright, so here we are against Gau. And, yeah, we're playing Jeskai Mill. And Jeskai Mill is doing pretty well for us so far. I mean, game 1, I feel like we had milled so many cards out of their deck that they hit that Banefire is pretty lucky. But still, I mean, they did it. They did well. A lot of draw. Deafening Clarion. We need to draw into land, so we're going to keep this. Sulfur Falls turn 1. Kind of an interesting keep, I guess, with only 2 lands here. And can't draw the turn 1. I think we're going to be okay, though. I have faith. I do believe. Alright, Abzan. I like that. Alright, so there's land. So land is good. That means that we can hold up Essence Scatter now. Yeah, let's get down our... Oh, let's act like we're Izzet for a little bit. Pass the turn. See if they try to overcommit to the board a little bit. I mean, I'm guessing with what they've got. That we will Essence Scatter. I'm guessing anyone that plays Wayward Swordtooth, your deck is built around it. So, yeah, we will absolutely counter that. This time, because we don't have anything specific, we're going to Psychic Corrosion, get that down. Pass the turn. Ixalan's Binding will be pretty good if we can draw into land next turn. Hit whatever else they're trying to do. Transmorgifying Wand does nothing against us. We will opt here for a land. Yeah, opt gives us a chance to actually scry for it too. Patient Rebuilding to the bottom. Give us land. Blue mana, please. Another Psychic Corrosion. That's not good. That is not good at all. Divine Visitation. Alright, so Divine Visitations with Transmogrifying Wand. So we're just hoping to get as many of their good pieces into the graveyard to hopefully cause a scoop here. Gets back Wayward Sawtooth. Man. Yeah, we're milling some pretty good stuff out of here. So let's Psychic Corrosion. Man. We're going to Psychic Corrosion here. And then, I mean, I probably should be drawing for lands there again. Go Gary. Yeah, that's bad. Then kill these guys all the time. Alright, so really needing land here. Really, really needing land. Alright, there we go. That's land. Alright, Plains. Ixalan's Binding. Get rid of all Vraska's. With what I'm seeing in this deck, though, right now, they're not going to be playing lots of stuff. So we'll see if this actually holds. Wayward Sawtooth, yep. Does not have City's Blessing yet. Still a ways away. Draw, mill them. Alright, so Island and pass the turn. Yep, Green Seeker. Cannot attack here, so we're going to Chemister's Insight and opt. Yeah, mill them a little bit here. Opt. Settle the Wreckage is actually pretty good, so we will keep that on top. Yep. Alright, so we've milled them down to half their deck so far, so I mean we're playing the slow version of this, but there we go. Opponent does scoop it up. Alright, that is... Whew, alright. Working out so far. I mean, we haven't actually got a full mill out. So we're gonna play one more game here. But I think we've been playing pretty well at this deck so far. So one more game. Here we go. Alright. Against Voxer TV. Sweet. And yeah, we're playing Jeskai Mill again. I mean, of course, that's why you guys are here. Yeah. Anytime you have Deafening Clarion and the mana to play it, I think you keep. I'm not sure if we draw into another land, we don't have to pay for that one. We may have to pay to hold up Essence Scatter here. Or turn 3 for Deafening Clarion. All right, there we go. All right, so now we play Mountain, pass the turn. Essence Scatter for Still Leaf. Nope, okay. We will Radical Idea. More tap lands. Alright. Yeah, we'll just Sulfur Falls. I guess now's a good time to be getting down our tap stuff. I mean, we can always bring back a Radical Idea or Essence Scatter. So yeah, let's play our tap lands while we can. So yeah, Meandering River, pass the turn. Goreclaw. Alright, perfect. So that's a good target for Essence Scatter. Absolutely. I mean, Deafening Clarion could probably get it as well, but I'm guessing they're going to be playing more of those. So, yeah, Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass the turn. We're just going to play it slow. Vine Mare. Really wish we had a scout. I mean, Deafening Clarion is pretty good against Vine Mare. We might want to fire it off early before they put anything onto it. Alright, so we are going to Radical Idea. Get rid of... Let's get rid of Sacred Foundry here. And we draw Sacred Foundry. And we'll land. Alright, perfect. Everything we don't want. So... I think we have to Deafening Clarion here. And then we have Ixalan's Binding. Anything with Hexproof is pretty bad. So, Deafening Clarion. I'm playing that over Patient Rebuilding. I think Patient Rebuilding would be awesome. It lets us draw cards, does everything else we want to, but keeping a 4-turn clock off the battlefield is more important, especially if they had stuff to put on it. Oh man, that's bad. That's bad. Alright, so now we will Patient Rebuilding. Cannot hit it because it has Hexproof. Patient Rebuilding, pass the turn. Okay, so they don't have the Aura here. That is good. But they have a Carnage Tyrant, so now we absolutely have to draw into Settle the Wreckage. We have like 2 turns. Alright, Ral. Man, Ral. Alright, so tick up.
Time to choose. Oh, so exciting.
We can't even target them. Man, Radical Idea at least gets us to a draw for Settle the Wreckage. I will just pass a turn. Essence Scatter might come in handy here. I mean, either way, we have to hit Settle the Wreckage, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. And Blanchwood Armor, and that's game. Alright, good game, opponent. And still no Settle the Wreckage here. Oh man. Oh man. Well, there you guys have it with Jeskai Mill, or Jeskai Mill. And this is pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of Jeskai Mill. I think that this one's a pretty consistent way to go. And I think that if you're going to be playing Control, this is a janky enough way to win that I'm okay with it. Anytime you're milling people out, that's cool. You know, that's fine. That's cool. So you can do that. So that's my thoughts with Control. Is I don't love just the draw and go type of style, which this one kind of has that a little bit. But I do enjoy the deck. I think it's fun. There's a lot of fun things in it. Probably, I think that 2 Settle Wreckages is probably right there. We don't have any Cleansing Novas. I probably would bring 1 in for probably 1 Patient Rebuilding. I don't know. I think there's a couple things that we can change around this deck. I do like it, though. I think it works really, really well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you guys like the video, please like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.